Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. So today I'm gonna be trying out the BT Art Box nails, and these were actually sent to me so long ago, but I never got around to actually using them or trying them out. So I thought this would be a good time since I have recently actually ended up using one of these sets, which you'll see later on. But this is what the packaging looks like. It's honestly such a beautiful, sleek kind of packaging. And this is what you get when you open up the box. So you get a nail glue, your nails are nicely set out so you can kind of see the design, and then underneath there's another small compartment with a little file. You also get, of course, the instructions, which is super important as well. You get an alcohol pad as well, and this is like to help dehydrate / prep your nails. And you also have the option to apply these nails with some sticky tabs, which I actually did today just to kind of show you guys what they look like on. And you get some nice sizes because my nail beds are really small, so I always look for like the smallest sizes. So this is what the nails look like. This design I chose myself. It's like a pink, blue and brown, and these nails were such good quality. I did pick them up and kind of like tried to squish them a little bit, and the cuticle area was really nice and thin, whereas the free edge had this really good thickness to it, but it wasn't super thick. I also like how the insides of the press-on nails were nice and matte, so they were shine free, which means they actually will last you longer. I then went ahead and sized out my nails, and I'm showing you here the biggest and smallest size, and I'm so happy to say that these nails actually had the perfect size for all of my fingers, especially my pinky finger, because like I said, I have the tiniest fingers. So I'm just gonna apply them. I didn't use the glue or like show you how to do any prep, because I just kind of want to show you how the nails look like on their shape, their apex, how they look around the cuticle, and how shiny the nails are. So that's just why I'm quickly going to apply these using the sticky tabs. However, later on in the video you'll see that I actually did apply these nails for about a month, and you will basically see how well they lasted. So here I am just quickly applying them. It's really easy to apply these nail tabs. You just kind of stick it on the nail and peel off the backing, and then you just stick on your nails. So once those were pretty much all on, this is what they look like. They are really, really beautiful. They have such nice designs. Honestly, I was very like torn between which designs to choose from. I did choose a bunch of others, which I'll show you in a minute. But I tried to go for some very simple and some very funky ones like this one. And honestly, I'm very surprised. The colors on these nails are very nice and vibrant. The quality of them, like I said, is very good. I love the shape. That's like the biggest thing for me. I hate to like buy these press-on nails and then see that the shape is like off, or it's not like very narrow, like the fit might be very wide and stuff. So I really appreciate that they have really thought about like the design and the quality of the nail. I feel like it definitely comes through, especially with this nude nail. As you can see, the cuticle area is like a bit more translucent, and I feel like that helps to give a bit more of a blended cuticle / more natural look, which is something I have noticed with this brand, is that they are really good at making these press-on nails look like they are very kind of natural, rather than actually looking like these press-on nails. So this is a design I actually ended up putting on. I did lose the footage of me putting on these nails, which I'm really annoyed about, but this was like I think a day after I put them on, and I basically used the little glue that comes with the kit, and I obviously prepped my nails. I removed my cuticles, I made sure to wipe down with the alcohol pad, and then I basically glued them on, and there were no air bubbles. Everything was really good. The nails felt nice and strong, and for about the first week these nails lasted really good. They were still shiny. None of the pearls fell off. As you can see, this set does have a bit of decoration on top, So yeah, that was really impressive. And this is the second week, so this is about week 2, and as you can see, the nails did start to like chip a tiny amount on the sides, and also I feel like the shape was getting a little bit was kind of changing a little bit. I feel like it got a little bit more round rather than like that nice sharp coffin we had. So this is week 2, and honestly still very good. I would still definitely wear this for about 2 weeks, and as you can see, no lifting. Yeah, just very good overall. Really impressed. And this is my right hand, and as you can see also on the right hand, it's doing pretty good, no lifting whatsoever. The cuticle area did get a little bit, I want to say crusty a little bit, but there was no lifting. My hair did not get stuck in them as well, which was really nice, because you'll see in week 3 that the nails are completely destroyed almost. So yeah, I feel like these nails are good for about the 2 weeks that I just showed you, but at 3 to 4 weeks, it's just too much for them. So as you can see, this is about 3.5 weeks, about maybe even 4 weeks, and the nails just really were outgrowing. First of all, they were growing out way too much. The shape was different on most of the fingers. The strength of the nail was still there, like it felt pretty strong, but this one completely chipped, so I feel like it just wasn't looking cute anymore. So I did remove them, which I'll show you in this video. But yeah, as you can tell, they didn't last too good. However, I was surprised the little pearls did not come off the top of the nails, which was very surprising. You can see the sidewalls were almost completely gone. The nail kind of looked a bit like the ski jump nails, because the sidewalls just kind of left. And yeah, there was a bit of lifting too. So I'm going to show you guys how I remove these. I just basically clipped off the end. Try clip up as much as you can, and I'm also going to try and take off those little corners as well, and that's just going to make it easier to file down to the natural nail almost. So once most of the length is gone, I'm then taking my Makat JD700 e-file and a barrel bit that I got from Amazon, and I'm just removing most of the nail. And it was really easy to file. Of course, these are made of gel. I should have probably mentioned that. These are gel press on nails, and they definitely did feel like gel. They filed off so easy. And it was just really pleasant to remove as well. It wasn't difficult at all, and the best part was that it did not damage my nails at all as well, which you guys will see. Like, I feel like these press-on nails have so much potential. I just wish they could last to like about the 2.5 to 3 week mark, but honestly it's not a big deal, and I feel like for the designs that you get and the price that you pay, they are definitely worth it. So here I am just removing most of it. A lot of it was lifted, so it did end up flaking off. As you can see, there's only a little bit left at the tips of most of my nails, but I just end up filing that off and then kind of finishing off with the hand file. And I'm also going to show you how I ended up prepping my nails, because they were looking really crusty. So I'm basically pushing back the cuticles. Something I strongly recommend when having press-on nails is to cream your hands and just apply cuticle oil at least once a day and just let it sit for half an hour. That's all you have to do, and it will significantly improve the skin around the cuticles, because when you have a set of nails on, it's hard to kind of like just prep your nails and just remove that skin, because you're gonna end up damaging your enhancement. So it's best to just keep your cuticles looking nice and moisturized, I guess, rather than them looking dry and flaky and then you not being able to remove them anyway. So yeah, I did that, and it made it really easy to prep my nails today because the skin was just really nice and soft. I don't know why this part of the video looks so aggressive, but I promise you I'm being very gentle. I like to use the scraper end of the cuticle pusher to lift up any of that like dead stuff that's stuck to the nail plate, because I get that type of cuticle which really likes to stick to the nail plate sometimes, especially on the sidewalls. So I find that this is a really important step for me. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna pull out my e-file and do some cuticle work. So now I'm just going to take my JD700 e-file again from a cart, and this is a ceramic, actually I don't think it's ceramic, but it's just, I'm not sure what it's called, so I'm not going to say, but it's just a cuticle bit from Amazon. I had got this a while ago, so yeah, I'll just have to try and find the link for it, and I will link it down below. And I've actually kind of changed the way I do my nail prep with an e-file. So I like to use the e-file on a forward rotation, and then use the forward rotation to do the left side of my cuticles. And then once I've done the left side, I like to switch it to the reverse mode and do the right side. I feel like that definitely helps to clean my cuticles way better than it used to before, and I can easily kind of maneuver the nails, my hand around whilst doing this without being too awkward about it, except for the thumb. For the thumb, I can kind of get away with doing the cuticle all the way around just because it's easier, but for the rest of the nails, I feel like using that forward and reverse mode is really helpful, and I get a cleaner cuticle in the end. So that's something you guys can try if you haven't. But yeah, it definitely does work. So now I'm just going to switch it over to the reverse mode, and I'm going to do the other side. So I'm going to start from the middle and make my way down to the sidewall, and as I'm going along, I like to make sure that I'm kind of pushing the cuticle up a bit, and I'm trying to expose as much of the nail plate as I can, because I have really tiny nails, so the more nail plate I can get, the better it is for me, and I'm not very good at growing my nails anymore. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to push back the skin as much as I can. So once that's done and I'm happy with how my nails are looking so far, I'm just going to grab a little bit of acetone to really dehydrate the nail plate and just make sure there's no oils on my nails. And especially remove that dust really good. So I'm just going to do that super quick. Then grabbing my cuticle cutters, I got these from my beauty supply store near me, and I love these because they're really sharp and they're brand new, and they just make removing cuticles so easy. If your cuticle cutters are blunt, don't bother trying to cut your cuticles with them, because they will end up pulling on your skin, and it'll just be a mess, and it'll be irritating because you're going to want to cut it away, but it will just end up pulling your skin and making it worse. So when I cut my cuticles, I like to pull kind of downwards, and that helps to kind of make the cuticle area look neater, rather than having any of that skin looking a little bit like being left over, I guess. It kind of just removes the skin really good, and your cuticles just look neat, because I hate having to go back and then end up cutting myself. This happens to me all the time. So ever since I've changed to just using this downwards motion, when I cut, I just pull down. It just helps so much. So now I'm taking a sanding band and I'm quickly, very lightly going over the natural nail just to remove any of that glue residue, although there was barely any. But the real reason I wanted to do this was because I wanted to buff around my skin because wearing press-on nails means you can't do much nail prep, and I feel like your skin around the nails can get a little bit dry. So I love using the sanding band as like a little smoothing or buffing bit, and it really helps. And I like to use a medium sanding band rather than the super fine. Honestly, it depends on how bad your skin is or like how rough it is. And once that was done, I went and removed the dust and wiped my nails one final time. And then I'm using my Born Pretty gel. I love this stuff. It works so good. Next time I might try to apply these nails using this gel just to see how good it works and if they last like longer, I guess. But yeah, I'm just using that as my base, and I'm kind of applying that slightly thick. And right now is a good time to see that my nails are not damaged. They are doing really good actually. And yeah, I was just super impressed. Like the nails didn't cause any damage to my natural nails, which was super impressive. Yeah, so overall, so far, I feel like these nails definitely get I would say an 8 out of 10, because I feel like the nails could have lasted at least a little bit longer, but honestly, I'm not too mad at them. So I feel like an 8 out of 10 is good. I also like the fact that they have so many designs to choose from, so many lengths to choose from, and so many shapes to choose from as well. And the quality of the nails and how they designed it to make it look good on everyone is just really nice as well. So yeah, definitely a good press-on nail set to try if you guys are looking for some. And now I'm just going to finish off the nails with some top coat. This is a holographic top coat. And I was actually filming this pretty late, so I thought I would do the other hand tomorrow, like the next day I mean, but I ended up filming it. I stayed up to film it because I just wanted to get it done. So yeah, this video is not really in order, but after this I'm gonna switch up the gloves and just do the other hand. So if you want to stay around to watch that, you definitely can. So again, I've already removed the nails. I just quickly wanted to show you guys how I remove my cuticles using my non-dominant hand. It's definitely a little bit awkward, but like I said, the cuticle oil helped a lot, and it made it easier when using this downward pulling motion with the cuticle cutters. So yeah, that's me removing my cuticles. I'm also gonna just be using the sanding band and the cuticle bit to kind of prep the nails a little bit more as well. And then I'm also gonna apply the base and the top coat to finish them off. So after curing these nails, I was definitely tired, and I'm just finishing off with a final layer of cuticle oil before I go to bed. So I'm just applying some cuticle oil right here, and this is the Makat soy cuticle oil, very nice little oil, and make sure you rub that in. Don't forget to get the like underneaths of the nail and like around and a little bit further up as well, where the knuckles are, because that definitely helps. And so this is what the final nails look like. I know it's not very impressive. I have really tiny nails, but it was really nice to just have my nails back again. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of these nails in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.